Hi friends, in our time together today, I'm going to introduce us to the Brosna Slide, also referred to as the Lonesome Road to Dingle. Um, yes, there are other names. It's a great tune for us to learn. It's a lot of fun to play. It's considered a beginner tune, but it's really just a great tune for us. As normal, I'll stand and walk through the tune so that you can watch my fingers. I'll provide a link in the notes to the video so that you could download the music and tabs if you use those. After playing through the tune, I'll discuss any challenges I think we're going to face, and we'll talk a little bit about ornamentation, and then walk through what we don't know about the history of the tune, which is everything. So it's a great tune. It's a slide, so it is in 12/8 time. That means there are 12 beats to a measure, and an eighth note gets one beat. That is, there are four groups of three, and in a slide, you're going to get two different primary expressions of the flow of the tune. You're going to get long, short, triplet, long, short, triplet, long, short, triplet. So it's just a flow that you're going to be able to feel. A jig, slightly different from a slide, and we're going to talk about the distinctions here in another video. But a jig actually runs in 6/8, and rhythm's slightly different. So remember the long, short, and the combo with some triplets. You'll see that and feel it. This slide has an A part and a B part. That means you play the A part and you repeat it, so it runs A, and then the B part is the second half of the tune, and you play it through once and repeat it. So it goes what's called A, B, B. That's it. I've reproduced the music in what I have found to be the most common way it's played. I went to the session website, took some stuff that was there, and then I went to YouTube and watched some individuals play it. A lot of people on the fiddle because it's a traditional fiddle-based tune, and other instruments as well, so I could get the real feel of what people are doing. And I think this is a fairly accurate transcription. So the A part goes. All right, it's a fairly memorable pattern to the tune. That is the first half, the A, and you repeat that. Then you move from there to the B part. This is the B part. All right, and you repeat that. That's the whole tune. And so after playing it through a few times, I think it'd be good to try and see if you could play it without listening to me or looking at the music. Now I'm going to run through the entire tune with the repeats in the Play Along with Scott section. So go through the A and the B parts with me, back in that section, and then do the play along with Scott, because I realized in the play along with Scott section, I played it just a little faster. I hope you caught the flow of the long, short triplets. Like in the first section, the A part starts. You catch that little long, short triplet. The B part has more long and short, sort of dancey bouncing in there. Just a fun tune, like I said. Let's think about trouble spots. Primary trouble spot I think you're going to find is to get yourself into that 12/8 flow of bum 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 bum, and just feel that as you're playing it. You don't have to play it at a really fast speed. You're going to hear some people playing it very, very quickly. If you're playing by yourself to learn it, you could play it as slowly as you want. It doesn't matter. Remember, get the notes down well first. A lot can be hidden in flying through a song. So play it as slowly as you need to play it well. Also, I think there's a chance for some trouble spot actually, as soon as you get to the second measure, I'll play into that. You have to go A, D, F sharp, E, D, A. And when you're trying to play it faster, that's going to be a section to work on. And the way I work on playing it faster, I think you're familiar with how I do that. I play it well at a pace. Then I pick up the speed just a little. I'm going to sound like a broken record with that. That is the primary way we're going to play it faster. Play it well slowly, play it a little faster and keep playing at that pace until you can play it better. Pick up the pace a little and do it again. Interestingly, I said in the exercise 7, the scale exercise number 7, I introduced just a few days ago, that I'll link up here, that I based this exercise on some of the patterns you're going to experience in the tunes we play. And as I was learning the Brosna Slide, I'm like, wait a minute, that's scale exercise number 7 at work. So I hope you noticed that. So that's why we do the exercises, to get into our fingers and our minds a way of playing tunes that you're going to see. So ornamentation, you're going to get the usual suspects. You're probably going to start, you're going to have a good opportunity for some cuts and taps throughout. I like moving from the A to the B section to slide into that E. That's kind of fun. And you've got the double notes repeated that you've got a chance to cut or tap there. Or if you're really feeling it, throw a roll in. So it's a good opportunity there. The history of the tune. Well, that was it. Nothing definitive about it. It is called the Brosna Slide, and Brosna is a village kind of on the edge of County Kerry. It's also called the Lonesome Road to Dingle. And if you look at where Brosna is on the map, and then you look at how you would get from Brosna to Dingle in the days when you didn't have a car, that'd be a lonesome road. So you'd want something to play while you were traveling. If you know more about the history of the tune, please add it in the comments. There are some people that refer to this as a Dennis Murphy slide, but it's really different than the slide that is the Dennis Murphy slide. So Don't equate the Brosna Slide and the Dennis Murphy Slide. We'll introduce that one another time. So, I hope this is helpful. Please enjoy this tune. Play it. Go through it as slowly as you need to. Then pick up the speed. Start throwing some ornaments in. Remember, play it well first. That's why I introduce a clean version when I give you the music and tabs and when I play through it. If you learn it from me with my ornamentation, you'll think that's part of the tune. You need to be able to express it in your own way. Until next time, this is Scott Shade. Happy Lodi whistling, my friends. Enjoy this slide.